my Insta360 camera actually shipped already, so hopefully I get it very soon within the next several days and start using that and start planning how I'm going to record those videos and what they're going to be about in terms of the car stories that I might share, what they will be about, and maybe I'll share more personal stories that go beyond car stories as well. But we'll just see, since I'm trying to gauge what people want to watch and give them exactly that. I tried to take out my camera fast enough. There's like this classic Rolls Royce that just happened to be churning, and I was like, damn, I wish I could get my camera fast enough. So I feel like there's like a decent amount of stuff that I missed that I wish I could record, and the Insta360 camera should help with that. But we'll just see. Right now we're almost at the spot. I feel like I'm having one of those situations where, you know, when somebody tells you to follow them, but then they start driving hella fast, and you're like trying to keep up. Well, that's basically exactly what's happening. I mean, I could definitely keep up. It is an AMG after all, but like, damn. Damn, they got an M3 over here. They got Beamers on deck, 7 Series, another 5 Series, and me here with my Benz. While I'm standing here, tell me why I just realized that the Benz logo is like off center. If you guys could tell, it's like supposed to be a little to the right. That's hella weird. Here we are, a day later actually, and the BMW is fixed as to 1 or 2 of the issues. Actually, I had several issues. I think I only mentioned the leak, but apparently there were headlight issues that needed to be resolved too. So not sure what's been fixed, what hasn't been, since I'm not really keeping track of all of that. But apparently it is ready to be picked up. So my sister and I will be going to get it. And yeah, we haven't decided whether we want to take the Lambo or the Benz. She is opposed to taking the Lambo. As you guys could probably tell, I was moving around a lot, but I'm trying to clean up the leaves from the tree since it's covering this car as well as the Mustang. But yeah, we'll see if we take the Lambo or the Mustang, or the Lambo or the Benz. And I should be going for a drive regardless in the Lambo. And yeah, we'll just see how everything pans out. I'm excited to drive the Lambo. I've been sort of giddy about it all day actually, because I knew I was going to drive it at one point or another today. So pretty happy with today, you could say. One thing I do need to get checked out on this car is actually the wiring. For some reason, when I put the window up or down sometimes, it actually does the opposite. Right now I pressed it up and it went up, but a second ago it was actually going down when I pressed up. So I don't know exactly. So I pressed down, so I'm pressing up now, pressed up. I don't know, I guess it works now, but it's having issues, or it's had issues here and there, but I'm not sure exactly what's wrong. Unfortunately, we are not taking the Lambo, at least not right now. I'll be taking it out later, but yeah, I guess my sister really doesn't want to take it today, or take it to the shop, so we'll see what happens. All right, finally back home, and it's time to take the Lambo out for a spin. The windshield looked kind of weird. I wasn't sure if it was dirty or not, but I think it was just a little messed up from the cold weather, I guess, even though it's not really cold, so we'll see. I think it was just it being cold or something, because it didn't look like that before. Damn, there's so many leaves over here. Well, let's see how many leaves fly off while I drive. Not sure what's happening, but I tried to clean it with the water and everything, and it's still not going away. So welcome to my life, I guess. So I'm literally turning on the defroster, and hopefully that's good enough. I'm not really sure. I mean, I just turned it on right now. Not sure why all the fans turned on when I literally just pressed the one button, but I mean, here we are, I guess. So hopefully that fixes the window. I'm not, what the hell, bro, what the hell is going on right now? Guess what, y'all? I guess turning on the defroster made the damn check engine light go away, because that shit is nowhere to be seen. And all those haters talking about the Christmas lights or whatever, don't play yourself. Unfortunately, like 10 seconds into the drive, maybe 20 if we're lucky, or being nice, I guess. The check engine light came back on, so I just gotta hope it goes away by the time I get home from this, like, I don't know, maybe 20-minute drive. But at this point, it's really hard to tell what the hell's going on. I really wish I had the 360 camera right now, because it's going down between me and this Audi. Just playful, but you know, it's interesting to say the absolute least. And you know, I wish I could record. I mean, the Audi is like right behind me, but obviously I can't really show you guys that well. Update on that, pretty sure I lost the Audi, or well, here it comes actually, so this should be interesting. Well, it's directly behind me now, because I ended up cutting him off pretty much right on time, but there it is. What ended up happening at the end is that the Audi got stuck in traffic. I decided that I was actually going to loop around rather than going in that direction. So I guess you could count that as a win, I guess. On some weird miracle, I pulled a handbrake and like the car literally stopped. So I guess you guys were right. I wasn't pulling it much or hard enough. I mean, I kept pulling it higher and higher up to the point where now it's this high. And I feel like I pulled it this high before, but it literally didn't work. So maybe I just made a mistake. Way home, I think I hit a well, I definitely hit a pothole, and I think it curved my wheel a little bit. Freaking hate California roads, man. There's literally always potholes somewhere. Shout out to that Audi A5 driver. You tried. I'm sure everybody in the car, all 20 people in that car, were supporting you, but you know, nice try. Nice try. Currently in the Lambo, and I wanted to update you guys on the license plate. I don't know if I've mentioned it in a long time, but basically when I had the C63, I was trying to get license plate, personalized license plates, and they were basically going to say not guilty, which would basically be an obvious joke on, you know, fast cars, and a play on the fact that I am a lawyer at the end of the day. And long story short, California system, obviously if you try to get a license plate that already exists, the system won't allow you to order it. But what happened was, I basically kept playing with the like actual characters and stuff to spell out not guilty in a way where the system wouldn't say it's taken. So basically I was trying to get creative on how I could spell out not guilty and make it work. So I was doing that. Obviously everybody knows how everything was in the world, and that made everything extremely slow. And so what ended up happening was, a couple of times the system would allow me to request a certain character or a certain way of spelling not guilty. So basically the system wouldn't catch it as taken, and it would allow me to order it, but then like I would wait months on end, and eventually I would get a letter basically saying, oh, I ordered this plate or whatever, and they can't make it happen because it's, I guess, either taken or something very close to what is taken. So basically, since the system didn't catch it, it went through, but the issue was that there was, I guess, some sort of plate that already exists that said not guilty, and whatever I was trying to create, even though it wasn't taken, it was pretty close to what was taken, and it would not go through, and I wouldn't find out until months later when I'd get the letter from the DMV. And that happened a couple of times. And obviously I had the Benz for I think like a year and a half before I sold it or traded it in for this Lamborghini. So for that year and a half that I did have it, I constantly tried to get the not guilty plate, didn't work out. And long story short, yesterday I decided that I was going to order personalized plates again for this car. I kind of already had it planned out. I was going to move plates around. The old Benz, the black Benz's, or the C63's plate, I should say, was going to go onto this AMG, the C55, and then Blue T, my Mustang's plate, was going to go on the Lambo, and then the Blue T would get new plates altogether. But trying to transfer all that around would take too long maybe, and I just really don't have that much time to play around. So I decided to get custom plates for the Lamborghini, and they say Revenge, which is a play on DDE's plates. If they still have the car it was on, I'm not even sure, but it said Revenge, and it was spelled with multiple V's, I believe. Also a play on words of revving the car. And then on the Benz, I have plates that say Innocent, which is I guess a play on the whole not guilty thing that didn't work out. So hopefully these plates come in soon, and you know, all that gets worked out. And then Blue T's plates, I'm gonna keep it on there for the time being, and then when I get another car, those plates will probably go onto that new car, and then Blue T will get custom plates, which I won't really explain right now. But yeah, we should see how all this plans out.